Did you know that your entire life, every decision you make, every bridge you build or burn is dictated by a single quiet question? You don't usually say it out loud. You might not even know you're asking it, but it's there, sitting at the back of your mind every time you step out your front door. The question is, what are people to you? Think about it. When you're standing in a crowded line at a grocery store or stuck in a slow-moving lane of traffic, what do you see? Are they an annoyance? A sea of obstacles standing between you and where you need to be? If they are, your world is a cage. Every interaction is a friction point. You spend your days defensive, bracing for the next person that gets in your way. But what if you see them as an opportunity? A set of hands to help you build your monument? A ladder to climb? That's a powerful way to live, but it's a cold one. You'll get to the top, but you'll find yourself standing there alone. Maybe to you, people are something to fear. A collection of risks, a source of potential pain, something to stay guarded against. Or perhaps the opposite. You see them as something to protect. A heavy, beautiful responsibility that keeps you awake at night, wondering if you're doing enough to keep the world safe for them. But imagine just for a second, seeing a stranger as a miracle, not for what they can do for you, but for the sheer impossible complexity of the life they've lived before they crossed your path. Every person you pass is an open door to the unexpected. A conversation that could dismantle a decade of your own prejudice. A perspective that could solve the very problem you've been losing sleep over. A chance to be surprised by kindness in a world that feels increasingly predictable and cruel. The way you answer that question doesn't change who they are. It changes who you are. It determines the size of the room you live in and the color of the air you breathe. It widens what you look at. You start to see more opportunities than just the only one you saw before. So, look around and reflect on this. Look at the person next to you. Look at the person across the street. Think about the people you no longer speak to. Think about the people you have deemed as boring or that you have decided have no benefit to you. The ones that are like a background character in your story, so much you forgot they existed. Think about how, through the butterfly effect, a simple conversation with one of them could potentially surprise you and change your entire life, like their friend being your soulmate. And because you chose not to ignore them, that turns out to be the key moment that leads to you getting married that same year and having a beautiful, happy family. So then what are people to you? Hopefully after this video you have a more defined answer and you start to see the world beyond just what people can offer at first glance. That type of surface level judgment can end up making us look silly. Think of how many famous people were underestimated and disrespected. None of us are born knowing what our destiny will be. No one truly knows our value except God. And what society perceives as value can be a trap. There is a famous saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at can change. I hope this video helped you see things clearer, or at least be a reminder of this. Perception can be a prison. If this video helped you, do like and subscribe so I can help you further. This has been Sun's Shadow. Much love and take care.